Jamie, a tough night.
Yeah, a tough night and a game that I felt we were pretty much in control of before the sending off. They're a good side. They move the ball relatively well and they've got good pace. They've got good forward players. I think that's the main thing. They've got 4 or 5 really strong players with a bit of pace. And ultimately that probably told, particularly in the last 10 minutes. But we made the decision to keep at it once we went down to 10 men. Kept with 2 strikers. And then we caused them a few problems. There was 4 or 5 moments in the second half where I thought we looked like we could create something. And we had 2 chances where I think we could or should score, particularly in the second half. First half we had 2 or 3 good opportunities to create something. We had Sampo around the back stick, got a free header. We worked a good set play again, and then the lads just not even looked at the ball and ran and jumped into him. It's a clear penalty. I don't think there's even any debate about it. The referee has held his hands up and said that he's missed it, but that's not good for us when we're fighting for a playoff place. That decision didn't go for us, and then the sending off obviously went totally against us. From where I'm standing, the man's been brought down. It's a clear foul and it's a clear yellow card. I think the referee's put his hand in his pocket and made a quite a hasty decision to give a red, to say that it's a clear goal scoring opportunity. I think he's got a lot to do. He's fallen well outside the box. I think Scotty's round to cover. He's not even considered going speaking to the linesman at that point. He was in a good position to see the position of our other defenders. So that's disappointing. Look, it wasn't the ref's fault. I still think before the sending off we had enough chances to score and take the lead and hold on to a lead with 10 men. It would have been different, but I'm not too disappointed with the lads and the endeavour that they've shown. It's very tough against 11 men when you've got 10, and we could easily have gone and got a goal and got something to hold on to. I mean, that happened at the start of the season against Telford, if you remember. It was all us, and we had loads of opportunities to score, and they went up and scored a set play, and you're always against it. So credit to the lads with the endeavour and the attitude. Disappointed with the result, but look, we roll our sleeves up and we get ourselves ready for now a monster game on Saturday against Southport, and all the lads will be ready for it.
Yeah, it is a bit of a monster game, that, isn't it? But see, it helps with it being at home, and then obviously having another home game after that. The opportunity to get points quickly is still there. Yeah,
but we've got to turn around the games. We've got one on Saturday, and it comes quick. We don't need to dwell too much on this now. We need to think just about recovery. You've seen that we've got a very depleted squad as it is. We've got some injuries tonight into the Saturday. We're probably left with 12 fit players, but it is what it is at the moment. Other clubs are going through that, so it's not an excuse. But we will be heartened by the fact that we owe them one. We owe Southport one. They're up there. They're a good team, very direct team at times, but can also play and shift the ball well. And we'll need to be ready because it's going to be a tough game for us. Liam Watson's got them well drilled, well organised. But I fancy us against them, and I fancy us against anyone at home. Even tonight, I was very confident going into tonight's game. But look, it wasn't to be. But we've got enough about our squad. There's some really good, strong performances tonight, and lots of distances covered. Even at 2-0, they were probably still going for it when we should have just shut up shop a little bit. But look, I feel disappointed, but I also feel proud of the performance of a lot of the players tonight.
So on a personal note for you, it's your 150th game in charge of the football club tonight. That's a lot of games in a relatively short space of time.
Yeah, I didn't know it was coming up to that many. Although I think the Wigan game in the cup was my 100th. Someone told me so. Look, it's a nice accolade, but it's not nice to get 150 and then lose the 150th. It's not one that I'll think fondly of. But pleased to be the manager of the club. I'm pleased that we're having a strong season, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season and then what might come after that.